And so the calm before the storm. A game this so head up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, you know my record in derbies, Peter, but despite all that, it's an experience I savoured. Yes, there's an awful lot of pressure amidst an atmosphere that's as intense as it comes. You've got to deal with that pressure.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, a team's spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Kolasinac.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Retegui.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's been cut out, well played. Belanova. Pasalic. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi tries making a foray down the right. Valverde. Foden. Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi. That's good play. Valverde. Deftly done. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Moved on forwards. Belanova.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Messi. Foden. He's gone forward. Skims one in. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Milan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 9, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've...
Pre-game expectations, passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Milan lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents.
Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Caicedo. Now it's Foden. Oh, good spread. Messi. Now it's Foden. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Milan are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
Attendance for this match was 81.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Milan do have a chance to counter here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That is ended up in no man's land. Deftly away.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Number 20.
So, time for changes on
Number
both sides,
8.
actually.
Federico Valverde. Number
So, Jim, what are you
5.
thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Foden! And again! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And now he has two. Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about...
And the shot! Sticks it away! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for the runner, and the finish! Oh, it's in!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
The goal scorer for Atalanta after 88 minutes is number 32.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
There will be 5 minutes added
And
time.
here's Messi. Fagioli. Bellanova. And the counter is on. Zaniolo pops him off it and wins back the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's had a shot! And that is the last effort of the game. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.